Very good, alhamdulillah. He's talking about us as Sri Lankan, Bangladeshis, Pakistanis, Indians, Arabs, keeping our separate identities in Britain. Doesn't that make us nationalist? And isn't it also uncomfortable when we go to those mosques that our children can't integrate, can't talk? You know, he's right. He's right that this is happening. And it must be eliminated as soon as possible. We must eradicate this nationalistic stronghold that we see in our community. We are Muslims, you're right. 100% Muslims, alhamdulillah. And we are very proud, no matter where you come from. If the Imam is giving khutbah in Urdu, and you happen to be a Sri Lankan or any other, you won't understand him, or Bengali, but the Imam is giving khutbah to, it's like, for example, I give khutbah at Good Street Mosque, and I'm giving khutbah in English, and a lot of Arab brothers come and complain, brother, why aren't you giving the khutbah in Arabic? So in one day I decided that I'll do an experiment. Mosque is huge, 500 people in the masjid. So I said to everyone here who understands Arabic, put your hands up. Only 5 hands went up. Only 5 hands in a congregation of over 500. So I said to those 5, put your hands down. Anyone who doesn't understand Arabic or speak Arabic, please put your hands up. Everybody else did. So I said, now if I gave a khutbah in Arabic, how beneficial is that going to be for the audience listening to me? Only 5 people will understand, the rest of them will fall asleep. And khutbah is supposed to be something that you come to listen to in the masjid and feel inspired. So now, pragmatic decision is, it's going to be done in English. Those Arabs who need to understand Arabic, they probably will find a place where Arabic is given. But there is no need for that. So the reason I'm using this as an example, it's how we see ourselves dividing further and further. And guess who divided us into small countries and small nations? The British colonial masters. That's how they was divided. The whole of Middle East were artificially divided. Iraq was created, Saudi Arabia was created, Jordan was created, Syria was created artificially in the way we see it today. Palestine was carved up by the British colonial masters. The French did that to North Africa. The Dutch did that to other parts of the world. And we are now still living in that hegemony. And that is not acceptable. To me, that needs to be destroyed. That kind of division needs to be destroyed. Unfortunately, with lack of freedom, lack of democracy, lack of law and order, lack of a system within the Muslim world, anything alternative can't even be thought of. So nationalism is haram in Islam, asabiyya is haram, tribalism is haram according to the saying of the Prophet, and we should unite together. And I share this with you because Bangladeshis and Pakistanis who came to this country in the 50s and the 60s, they have gone through this experience already. Unfortunately, not all of them have learnt it, and they're still nationalistic in some ways. How can we change that? We are hoping that next generation, inshallah, will bring about some change. I hope so, inshallah. But you are 100% right. We should stand together as united Muslim community in Britain, regardless of our color, our culture, our language, or our ethnicity. We are Muslims in Britain, or British Muslims, very proud. And you should be very proud of it. And you should also be very proud of your background, and your history, and your parents, and your heritage. You should not have to give up any of those. But universally, we need to create that one identity that makes us that powerful community that Michael Gove and people like that can't take advantage of. Because we can flex our muscles and say to them, no more. We're not going to tolerate your nonsense any longer because we're united. For as long as we remain disunited, people will walk all over us. For as long as we value un-Islamic things, and for as long as we value the cultures that are foreign and alien to our faith, we will be trampled upon. And that's what we need to change. I'm grateful for your question. Thank you. Very good question. Thank you again. Any other questions?